What is going on YouTube? This is not Matthew B1212 anymore. This is officially M&M Gaming. So again with the intro, what is going on YouTube? This is M&M Gaming. We are now a new YouTube channel. I hope you guys like this YouTube channel name and I hope you guys support it because I decided to finally, after I think 4.5, maybe 5 years now, change the name to make it more of a gaming channel. Now I do also do videos on how-tos and stuff, but again, this is going to be a YouTube channel for mainly gaming, and now that we have the name down, we are going to go ahead and I just want to make a shout out to GameMouse99 on Xbox. His name's Michael T.E. Bowen on Instagram. He is my the thumbnail artist. He's going to be my new thumbnail artist. If you guys haven't noticed a few videos prior to this one, I actually have some cool thumbnails coming along, and he is my new thumbnail artist, so just want to give a shout out to him. But the link is in the description if you guys want to check out his page. He has a shop coming out, and I'll make sure I update all that in the next videos to come. But anyway, here we go. This is going to be a Toxic Tuesday video. First Toxic Tuesday of the series. We're going to go ahead and we're going to feature this new conversation I just had with someone yesterday. This person named Wild Tiger Soul, very toxic player. I just want to go ahead and read these messages out to you guys. Basically, just to give you guys a backstory, the person, 2 people escaped, 2 people didn't escape. I hooked 2 people. They didn't even get unhooked. No tunneling was involved. I just camped the 2 people. They got killed. The other 2 escaped. Didn't even try to help them. As soon as I hooked the second person, they both had escaped, and that was it. End of game. This person, after going back and forth for a little bit, I actually ended up finding out he was one of the people that escaped. I thought he was one of the people that had died because he was being very toxic and very upset, but he actually turns out to be one of the people that ended up escaping and didn't even like encounter me in the match or end up, getting in an altercation with me in the match physically. But he ended up wanting to get in an altercation in messages. For whatever reason, he was really upset. I don't know why, but I still don't know why, even after going through this really long conversation, which I'm going to read to you guys. So starting out with him, he actually said, reported by all 4 of us, enjoy getting banned. Okay, hop out my DM, I said, reported for false accusations and harassment. Because, that's false accusing. I didn't do anything wrong, and you're harassing me. Okay, you're over here talking for other people. You're the one that needs to talk for your own self. And then he says, no false accusations made, you stupid kid. So that's where it just kind of went up a level, because he's over here calling me stupid. He's being aggressive. He's being harassing and very rude. So I said I did nothing wrong. And then I actually had deleted this message because what happened was I wrote it as wrong with an A instead of an O. So I wrote wrong. So kind of funny situation. So I ended up deleting that message and just rewrote it. And then he wrote, learn the definition of the word harassment, stupid kid. So he basically tells me to learn the definition of a word where he's actually saying something that has to do with the word. So he's basically calling me stupid when he's basically telling me in the same message to learn the definition of the word harassment. So pretty funny and pretty stupid on his own part. But anyway, I said, learn the game. I didn't even see that message before I was writing this message because, he's just, you're going to notice in a minute, he's like a step ahead of me. As I'm writing a message to one of his messages, he's already writing the next message. So he's like 2 steps, like 2 messages ahead of me. I'm already like messaging him back from a previous message. He's still messaging me like before I can even respond. So let's go ahead. I said, learn the rules to the game. Camping is a strategy that the devs not only support, but suggest players to use. So then he says, yes, you did do something wrong. It's why we all reported you. Okay, so if it's not camping, I didn't tunnel because nobody got off the hook, so I could have tunneled. I didn't, I camped, which I already addressed. And if that's not the issue, then what is the issue? And then I said, okay, with a laughing face, like, if that's not it, and what is it? I'm like laughing because what else could there be? And then I said, just hop out my DM again. And this is where I was just going to leave it at that point. I was just going to leave the conversation how it was, and I wasn't going to move on. I was just going to move on at that point and not respond back anymore. And then he said, enjoy the ban, kid. I was like, okay, whatever. Then he said, put your friend's DM up your butt. And I was going to respond back after that one. But then before I could even respond, he actually messages me again and says, enjoy the ban, kid, again, before I can even respond. And then at this point, I said, okay, now you're reported for spamming. So should we continue the list? Should we continue the list of reports? Because at this point, I've already reported you for abuse. I've already reported you for false accusations. I've already reported you for harassment. And now I'm reporting for spam. So should we continue with something else? So, what else do you want to put? And then he puts a laughing face, a thumbs up. And then he says, kid, you are pathetic. Enjoy the ban. Again, with the ban, like he's counting on me getting banned to, be satisfied because he obviously can't get satisfaction with actually winning the game. It's not good enough. He says, I promise you will be. Apparently he thinks that like, I mean, that's a threat to me. I mean, he's promising that I'm gonna get banned. And look at this, 4 messages in a row. I can't even respond back. I'm responding back to his other message up there, and he's already messaging me this paragraph long message. I can't even keep up with him. And so at this point, he leaves me this really long message. This message alone, I feel like this message alone is gonna get him banned. But here we go. So he says, I honestly blame your parents. One of them must have dropped you on your head when you was a baby. I also blame the school you attend because no teacher can help you learn the definition of simple word. Little kid, I hope you get smarter quick because you are pathetic. That's what he tells me in a paragraph. I mean, who says that? I honestly just, I don't even know where how can you even come up with that? What normal person comes up with that, like excuse of a slay? Like, I don't even know what the heck. That's so in depth. I just, it's funny when people go that in depth like they know you. Like, that's what makes it hilarious to me. Like, I don't even take none of that personally because he thinks he knows me when obviously he doesn't, because he's over here talking about all this random shit that doesn't even make any sense. At this point, I said, calling me names and being rude is offensive to me, and I did nothing wrong. You lost, so just move on. I wanted to say you died, so just move on, but I said you lost, so just move on. Just because I didn't want to put the word died or dead or whatever, just because, obviously, like, I don't want to be, because Microsoft may think I'm talking about real life, and I'm trying to phrase it in as in the game, whatever. So I just want to be on the safe side. But then he said I escaped stupid. So that's where I knew right then and there that he was one of the people that escaped. So at this point, I'm over here like, what is going on right now? He's over here telling me that he escaped. And so I'm thinking, okay, so if you escaped, then why is it that you're all upset, and why are you messaging me and like leaving me all these messages when you actually won? Then what is the issue? Then he said, I'm not, he basically corrected himself. He put I'm down here because he wrote my, but he meant to say, I'm not calling you anything that goes against Microsoft Code of Conduct. Okay, like, I guess specifically you went into the Code of Conduct and you didn't say a word that isn't allowed, because I'm pretty sure saying stupid or somewhere along those lines, that has to do with harassment. So I'm not really sure what you're talking about. But anyway, then I said, then why are you so, I'm not even, I can't even keep up with him. I'm not even responding back to that message. I'm responding back to a message up above because he can't even let me keep up with him. Then I said, then why are you so mad and even messaging me in the first place? Because he told me that he escaped. He says, because you did something wrong and we all reported you for it. Again, he's telling me that I did something wrong, and he doesn't tell me what it is. He continues telling me that I did something. That's all he tells me. And then I said, okay, so you know what? Now I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm curious. I just want to know what it is. So I said, did what wrong? And then he says, because I said, did what wrong? And then he responds back by saying, if you don't stop, a lot of players will report you and you will get banned. I promise you that. Again, he keeps telling me I'm going to get banned. He told me he promises that I'm going to be banned. I'm going to get banned. I'm going to be banned. All this bullshit that he's counting on about me being banned. He doesn't even know how to put a comma. He puts, if you don't stop, a lot of people will report you. And he doesn't know how to, like, even write a sentence clearly. Then he says, you played unsportingly. So finally he gives me a hint of hope, and he finally explains, even just in a broad sense, of what it is that he reported me for. So it's because of my gameplay behavior, which I just camped. Big deal. You can do that. It's a strategy. If you don't like it, too bad. Leave, move on. You won anyway, so I don't even understand what your issue is. At least do that when you're the one that dies. I mean, even the people that died didn't message me. No other person even messaged me except for this guy that actually escaped. And then I said, you didn't answer my question. He never responds back. And then that's pretty much the end of the conversation. So, I mean, it's pretty funny, but I mean, I don't even know what to say for this one. This is going to be my first video for the Toxic Tuesday series. Stay tuned for next week, because I am going to be doing some more videos, and I am going to run through some of the videos that I kind of went into a really long compilation with. I'm going to make them more simplified, and you guys will see some more cool videos coming up. But anyway, I just wanted to feature this long video conversation for you guys, just so you guys can see what happened. And basically, like I said, this person was very toxic. Sounds like he's like 10 or 11-year-old, because I don't think any normal person would talk that way. And if he is older than like 15 or 16, then that's pretty sad on his part to be talking in that type of manner. But anyway, again, his gamer tag is Wild Tiger Soul up here. The first letter in each of the words is capital. It's all together. So W is capital and Wild, and then everything else is lowercase. Tiger is capital, or T is capital and Tiger. Everything else is lowercase. And the S in Soul is capital. Everything else is lowercase. So if you guys want to go ahead and just block him or report him, and just get him out of your set, your list, and I would just go ahead and do that, so you don't have to deal with him anymore. And I basically already reported him for almost all his messages, because every message he sent me had the word stupid or pathetic or whatever the hell, reported, basically threatening that I'm going to be banned, because he's promising me that I'm going to be banned, and that I'm going to get banned, and I'm going to be banned. And so I basically reported all those messages, because those are pretty you know, aggressive and threatening. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. So peace out, YouTube.